He knew everything now. He knew they were behind his mother's death. He looked at Ryan and took a step towards her and said, "They did what they wanted, but now it will be me. I will make them pay for what they did. It's my turn now, and I will make sure everyone gets justice." Ryan saw something in his eyes which was not good at all. She knew he won't stop now. Ryan nodded her head and cocked his face. "I know what they did is wrong, and people like them don't deserve to live. It's time for you to get justice." Jungkook pulled her hand and said, "This time there will be no games, no hide and seek. It's time to make them pay, and I will make it in my own way." Vine nodded her head, but deep down she was thinking that what was his way, but she had an idea. After all, he is a mafia king, and torture is just his way to make them pay. Jungkook pulled her hand and took her out of there, making sure about the safety of her grandmother. They both stood up and became nervous when they saw a smirking Vine. "Vine, you here?" Vine took a step forward and said, "It's my house. Where else you think I can be? The question is what you are doing here in my house. And what were you saying about me?" "Mary, no, was nothing." "Mr. John, cut it, Mary. Don't hide it from her. We heard about the passing of your grandmother. We are..." "Wine, cut the crap. She is fine." Jungkook caught the doctor on time. They both became shocked, and that's when she said while smirking, "Isn't it surprising, Mr. John? Well, I have another surprise for both of you." They looked at each other and gulped. They didn't knew their plan was failed, but Mr. John had talked to their doctor. They looked at the entrance and saw a messed up Jungkook who was holding the collar of Mary's father, Liam, and was dragging him towards them. His face was bleeding, and they got an idea what had happened, making them more scared. Jungkook came and threw Liam and feet on Mr. John. He groaned, and Mr. John gulped when he saw Liam and Jungkook. "Dad." Mary kneeled down towards her father. The guard came and took them away. They were screaming to let them go, but no one heard them. Jungkook looked at Vine, who came towards them, and without thinking twice, she hugged him, and he hugged her back. She knew he needed it. After all, he finally got off her mother, and it was his own dad. It was hard for him, but he did it. Why, it's okay, Jungkook. You finally made it. Jungkook, yes, I did, and I'm happy that no one is hurt in all this. It was so hard. I have waited for this for so long, but the wait is over now. They broke the hug, and Jungkook nodded while saying, now it's time to make them pay. Without listening to her, he went inside the basement, and she knew he was taking care of them now. Inside the basement, Jungkook came and saw them tied up on the wall. He picked up the rod and went towards them. They all saw them and they knew their end was near. Jungkook turned towards the female guard and said, you know what you have to do. Just make her pay like she believes she is in hell. That guard nodded and took Mary away, but she said before going, you can't do this to me. I did this all for you. I love you. Jungkook took a step and said, first, I can never love a person who has a part in the death of my mother. And second, my heart belongs to someone else who is far better than you. That guard dragged her away and started torturing her. He threw away and looked at there. That female guard came and said her work was done. Jungkook closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He finally did it. He took his revenge. He got the justice for himself and also for his mother. His work was done here, but now it was about the future of him and Van. Their contracts end here, but they will be able to get away from it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.